And dating in 2020, whether you're single or whether you're in a whole relationship, okay? So this is for men and women. If you are single as a man or a woman, and the times that we're in now, you have to pay more attention to the aura that a person carries, to the energy that they carry, to the vibrations that they carry. Not just the physical attributes of who a person is, which is very important because we're human beings and you still want to be physically attracted to a person, but you also want to pay attention to the energy and the aura and the vibrations that they carry. Because whatever you connect your energy with, that's what you become a part of too, though. So if your aura and your energy is really at a good place and you're connecting with somebody aura and their energy is really low vibration and their aura is really low, then that's you connecting your energy with theirs. You see what I'm saying? So you're brought into their energy and they brought into your energy. So if you're not strong enough, you know what I'm saying, you'll start to find your energy and your aura coming down more because of what you're connecting yourself with. So in being single, you have to pay attention to the aura and the energy of what a person carry within them internally. It's not just about the physical anymore. And if you're in a relationship, you still have to pay attention to the aura and the energy that a person carries and they vibrate from. Because when you single and you're dating, you want to be with somebody that's going to help you evolve. You know what I'm saying? When you're dating and you're single and you're getting to know a man or woman, you want to be able to be with somebody where y'all can be independent on your own, but y'all know how to coexist together. You know, y'all know how to be together, but y'all also know how to go on your own journey, but come back together when it's time. You know, you don't want to be with somebody where you're codependent and she codependent, because that becomes toxic eventually. It may seem like it's really good in the beginning, but it becomes toxic eventually on both ends. And so the best thing you can do is really be with somebody that's already on their journey to evolving and you on your journey to evolving. And when y'all come together, y'all will evolve together. And then y'all will see the best versions of each other. But when you start dating somebody that has not evolved it, or they have not even begun to go on their journey, what happens is that, and you on your journey and you evolving, what happens is that you're connecting with their energy. So it's unbalanced, it's unsteady. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't be on your journey and evolving, and then this person is just stagnated right here and not going no further. You see what I'm saying? One gonna overtake the other. So either that person gonna stagnate you, or you're gonna end up walking away because you can't evolve beyond that person. And that's you being single and dating, and that's you being in a relationship with somebody. Either way, you want to be with somebody that's going to help you evolve. You want to be with somebody that's going to really help you see the truth about yourself, you know. But at the same token, you also want to be with somebody where you can authentically be yourself. Meaning, you shouldn't have to be anything outside of who you are. You know, as women and men, the first thing we will do when we meet somebody is we'll put on a mask. We'll make ourselves seem a certain way. We'll pretend that we one way. And then when we get in the relationship, or when we get into seriously dating the person, then the true colors come out. You know, I'm a firm believer that when you first meet somebody, you should authentically be yourself. That's what evolving means. It means not having to wear no mask under no circumstances, even if you're just meeting somebody. It means authentically 100%, 1000% being able to be yourself without wearing any mask with each other. And that's where you're going to see if it's genuine or not between you and the person. So whether it's men or women in dating in 2020, too many times we come to the table with masks on, when really you have to let that all go and really, really be authentically your true self. And if somebody accepts you for your authentic true self, then that means it was meant for them to be in your life. But if they don't, that don't mean that they're a bad person. It just means that y'all are not compatible and y'all don't fit together. So understand that everything is energy and energy is everything. So when you're dating, men and women, when you are here dating, if you're in a relationship, women and men, understand that you have to pay attention to another person's energy. Just because everything in the energy was right in the beginning, you see what I'm saying? Energy changes constantly. That does not mean that it will stay the same. It means it's just constant changing. And if you're not willing to change with energy as it changes, then that means what happens, you'll get stagnated. So be with somebody that's willing to evolve, no matter what. It's not about you and the other person evolving together. It's about y'all being able to know how to evolve independently on your own, but then know how to coexist with each other and evolve together. That's what it's about. So be with somebody that's going to help you evolve. Be with somebody and pay attention to their energy and their aura of what they carry. Because that's going to tell everything about the person. So in dating in 2020, you have to set standards. You have to set boundaries for yourself. That's what self-love is. That's what self-worth is. When you can set boundaries and standards for yourself, that means you love yourself enough to know that I deserve more, man or woman. When you can set healthy boundaries and set healthy standards, that means that you look at your own self and you honor yourself and what you desire. And when you do that, you attract somebody else to you that's going to be able to honor you the way you honor yourself. When you do that, you're going to be able to attract somebody to you that's going to respect and honor your boundaries the way you honor and respect yourself. When you do that, you're going to be able to draw somebody to you that loves you the way you love yourself. So we are a reflection in a mirror of what we attract. I always say we are what we attract. So if you attract something or someone that's not loving themselves, then that's a part of you not loving yourself. If you attract something or someone that doesn't know their own self-worth, then that's you not knowing your own self-worth. So that's the whole purpose of us understanding that you have to do the internal work within yourself first. You have to really learn how to love yourself. Not just love yourself, learn how to be with yourself. Because if you don't even like to be with your own self, ain't nobody else going to want to be with you. You have to first learn how to be with yourself. You have to first learn how to do the internal work to really fall in love with yourself. And a lot of the time, that's where we lack. We fall in love with men and women, but we don't ever fall in love with ourselves. How can you fall in love with a man or woman, but not fall in love with your own self first? And that's where we lack the boundaries. That's where we lack standards. That's where we lack evolving. Because we want to love someone else more than we love ourselves. We want to fall in love with someone else more than we want to fall in love with ourselves. So, and dating in 2020, and just men and women, just always understand to pay attention to a person's energy and their aura they carry. It'll tell you a lot. Your intuition will kick in strong. and it'll show you what to do in the midst. So I just encourage everybody to understand that it's okay to physically want what you want, but also look at the energy, the aura of a person, and allow God, allow the universe, allow the divine angels, allow your intuition to kick in to show you whether it's going to be right for you or not. Okay, bye-bye.